I'm David Barclay. I'm an agronomist for Agri in Perthshire and Angus. In essence, an agronomist is a plant doctor. They take sickly plants and make them better through a range of products available to us in our armoury, whether that be nutrition, chemical, or something else. My day-to-day job involves going out and seeing customers and recommending products that are best fit for their situation, looking at diseases, basically all broadleaf crops and cereals I'd cover. I'll go out, meet a customer, go around their fields with them, and advise the best products for them to deliver them the best return on investment that they can. I think it is critical in many respects. It lets them aid decisions that they maybe already have thought of, get the best performance out of your arable crops that we can, whether that be timing, product selection, or even right down to soil sampling. Because at the end of the day, whatever crop you put in the ground, the soil that is below that is what governs everything that that crop can deal with. So you can start with a fantastic seed and a brilliant seed bed, but if that soil won't perform, then that crop's never going to yield the same as something in fantastic soil like grade 1 arable land down the coast. It's maximising the potential of the land capability for that customer in many cases to me. I always wanted to be an agronomist. I come from a small family farm in Berwickshire on the Scottish borders, so there was never going to be enough value in that business for me to be at home and farm alongside my father. So I decided that I would go and study agriculture with honours in agronomy at Newcastle. From there, I was fortunate enough to be offered a job with Agri in Perthshire and also now working in Angus, and that brought me to where I am today. The greatest enjoyment I get out of my job is being outside in the countryside and speaking to people. I thoroughly enjoy meeting anybody that I can, particularly working within agriculture, but you meet a wide varying amount of folk in the job that I do. The company I work for works throughout Ireland and the UK and also in Poland and the Ukraine. I've been fortunate enough to travel into Germany and Belgium looking at trials. I like the balance that I get between office work and outside, maybe 25–75% split in the summer in favour of outside, and in the winter we're certainly more balanced towards being in the office and meetings. My career progression within Agri over the last 8.5 years has been, when I started out doing lots of soil sampling using our precision soil service, which is called SoilQuest. I then moved into doing potato trials and then gradually stepped into doing commercial agronomy, which is what I'm doing today. So currently looking after about 4,500 hectares of arable land north of the Forth and the east coast of Scotland. If I was speaking to somebody who was wanting a career as an agronomist, first of all I would say you'd have to have a keen interest in the outdoors. An interest in agriculture helps, not necessarily a background, but they certainly have to want to work outside with plants. That has to be key. You probably want a slightly scientific and inquiring mind. It doesn't need to be far too in-depth, but at least an interest in learning likes of chemical names and weeds. You have to be able to recognise what you're looking at. That comes through training, which as a business we offer quite comprehensively. But we would look for to employ somebody, we're looking for somebody that has a training or an agricultural background, whether that be through college or university education with a degree level. I particularly enjoy the problem-solving aspect of my job. There's something really interesting about going out, seeing a problem and thinking, what's the best way I can go and manage about solving this for the customer? And thinking, right, which product do I pick and what's the reason that I want to use that to give them maximise their yield and their return on investment?